Recognise her? How about him? What you're looking at is cosplay. Whether you dress up as your favourite anime, film, TV, book or video game character, or maybe even something in between, cosplay conventions are a great way of sharing your love and passion with people who have similar interests, and these are their stories. This is MCM Comic Con in London, which is a sellout event that happens twice a year every year. In 2018, MCM saw over 130,000 attendees over the 3-day period in October. Fans of pop culture attended to show off their costumes, buy exclusive merch, and meet their heroes. Looking at some of these amazing costumes, you may wonder how someone can turn a simple hobby into an incredible creation such as these. We're here to meet some of the people that make this convention what it's famous for. Let's meet our nerds in wigs.
I discovered cosplay through searching on the internet and just looking for something new to try out, and I found Comic-Con, and it was full of all of these amazing people that had these extravagant costumes, and I just thought it looked really cool and I wanted to try it out.
I think I discovered cosplay like 5-ish years ago, and what drew me in was just being able to commune with everyone and getting to know people through a fandom that you absolutely love.
And I saw some people cosplaying from cartoons, and I was just like, I have to do that. So I've been doing it ever since, and that was 5 years ago.
I kind of grew up watching a lot of anime and TV shows like that. I just kind of discovered it through that. Like, I think it was just like destined to happen.
I have been cosplaying this character Kakashi for the past, I want to say 3 years, but yeah, I've just been trying my best to perfect him as I look back at some photos where I first started him and it looked absolutely terrible. But now I feel like I've got a solid grasp of cosplay, and I want to expand on so many other different characters.
Well, she's very powerful and has a lot of authority. She's a princess, and her home planet was destroyed. But she still managed to adapt and, you know, get through every day and still be a leader. And, you know, I really look up to her, especially for POC representation in TV shows as well. It's really important for me, so it means a lot to be able to cosplay her.
My favourite thing about the cosplay community is probably how friendly everyone is. Because literally, like at con, you can just walk up to someone and be like, "You look so good!" And you look amazing. Boom, friend. Yeah, and then we all get our phones out and just give each other our Instagram.
Last year was the first year that I went to a meetup group, so since then I've been making loads of friends with people that I met there and then their friends, and I've actually been asked to do several cosplay kind of meets outside of con, which I think is really cool.
And you know, we all support each other, we all have like, you know, anxiety, things like that, so we're all supporting each other and helping each other, you know, helping fix cosplay, things like that.
I think the very first kind of experience I had with cosplay friends was actually through an idol group, and then from there onwards I just went to cons and met new people. Like today I just went to a Danganronpa meet and there were so many amazing people.
And it's been really good on my mental health as well, because I was really struggling, and this has been really good for me to get like out and doing things and seeing people and making new friends.
Like when you go to a con and you get noticed by people and it gets stopped for photos, you sort of feel like famous or whatever, like you sort of like that attention in a way.
The biggest misconception I've come across is that people think it's really weird and that only sad losers do it, which is totally not the truth. It's people from all different kinds of backgrounds and cultures who want to experience something new.
We're childish, even though all ages can cosplay. And, you know, we all have jobs, we go to school, you know, we're normal people, we just have a hobby that we really enjoy.
I think there's a few misconceptions. Like there are like a lot of the people I know in real life who don't know anything about cosplay really think it's like really weird, or we're just a bunch of sad nerds sitting in our rooms and putting on wigs. But it's such a huge community. You'll meet friends no matter where you go for cosplay. Like I know there's people who live near me, there's people who don't live near me. Like I've traveled all over the country to see people. It's not just me sitting in my room and putting on a wig.
I don't think I could ever exist without cosplay. It's a part of me and it makes who I am generally as a person.
It would be really different because I wouldn't have met the people I'd met, and the community is really, really welcoming. So I think, yeah, I'd be a lot more introverted, and it's changed my life a lot.
I don't think I'd be anywhere near as confident in myself as I am now, because it's allowed me to really express who I am, and I try to keep that mentality throughout every day. I don't think I'd be like that if I hadn't discovered it.
So we started about almost 2 years ago now. Our friend Ro, who's the current leader of the group, got in touch with Amy, who's another member of the group, and was like, oh, I really want to make a Love Live group. So she got in touch with me, and then between me and Amy, we managed to find everyone else, and then
and
the
dragged
rest
us
is
in.
history.
It's a lot more fun when you're doing it with friends, as most things probably are.
There's also the photo opportunities as
yeah.
well, and lots of different groups and hair shops.
Yeah, and like there's so many people that see us and they're like, wow, it's a full group, you have everyone. And we're just like, yeah, we do.
Yeah, especially stressy times,
yeah.
exams and any.
Because like you have something to look forward to, like you have cons and other things going on rather than just like
also
exams, stress.
Keeps you motivated as well.
Yeah.
It's giving you something to work towards, and you've got to make sure that you adhere to these deadlines, because if we don't learn the dances in time and then we get on stage, we look a little bit stupid.
Yeah.
So it's always nice to have something to work towards.
Yeah.
Obviously, you never know what's going to happen in the future.
And I mean, even if the group disbands, we're still going to all stay really close friends probably, I hope.
I'm sure that if a couple of people leave, they'll be replaced in a graduation type thing. Communication. 100%. I've seen a few groups start up and sort of flake out, and it's a communication thing. If you're not active in your group chats, if you're not constantly like, oh my gosh, look what this new dance I found, isn't this costume cute? Oh, would you guys want to do this? And then actually like keeping on top of it is the best way to do this. Otherwise, you'll just grow apart, and the next thing you know, you'll find a group chat archive from 2 months ago.
Like you have to find members that are right for the group, so that have the same kind of motivation for the group as everyone else. And the same kind of budget as well, because like these outfits get pretty expensive sometimes.
And obviously travel for cons as well. It helps if you're all in a similar location.
Yeah.
I think there's like the full group thing as well. Like lots of people are always like, oh my gosh, you've got a full group, because normally people tend to drop in and out of groups, and it's really hard to get a cosplay group together. So we've got that, especially and the fact that we all dance as well is quite a unique thing nowadays.
It's like getting to be an older show, so the hype's kind of died down, so you don't see as many full groups anymore. So when people like see a full group performing, they're just like, wow.
Do we have any Love Live fans here? Allow me to introduce you to an amazing cover group of Love Live. Please give a nice round of applause for Aidoru.
Hello everyone. How are we doing? Good? Good to hear it. It's been a whole year since we performed here, and we're so happy to be back. I'm so excited.
People who are new to cosplay, my advice would be is don't feel ashamed of whatever cosplay you're doing.
Just do it. It's fun. You might like it, you might not, but that's okay. And it's about trying something new.
People make these incredible, fantastic costumes, but they have like years and years of experience. You don't need to be incredible straight away.
Be brave, and if you want to do it, try it, because you don't know when you're going to get a chance to kind of explore that again, and it's a really nice community.
Just do what you want. If you can only afford a wig, just buy the wig and add on some clothes or something, because people will think your cosplay is amazing anyway.
Just be yourself, honestly, and make a lot of friends, because they help you along the way.
And it's an unforgettable experience, really.
Because cosplay is for everyone and for anybody who wants to experience something new.